Uttarakhand. This Himalayan state has witnessed a series of devastating disasters over the last decade or so. Kedarnath floods of 2013, landslides, forest fires. The Chamoli glacier burst early this year that took over 70 lives. Natural disasters, that's what they are called. But many experts believe there is a big human hand at play. They are, to a large extent, man-made disasters.
Development without destruction, I would say. You see, any developmental activity has to be eco-friendly. It has to be natural, in a natural way, without damaging the environment. Experts should be consulted. And like any developmental activity, it has to have a long-term study. Then only a project can be started in an area. So the environmentalists, geologists, the foresters, they have to come together and discuss the development plans in a nice way, and a concrete plan should be evolved, keeping in view the fragility of Himalaya. And if you tamper, you play with nature, the consequences would be disastrous.
In the recent weeks and months, developmental projects have picked up speed in Uttarakhand. Many also believe these to be preparations for the upcoming state elections. But it has revived the debate around environment versus development. Many locals and experts are appalled by the government's decision to convert the Nainital Lake's recharge zone into a concrete park. They are also doing this with another lake and its surroundings, Tal.
I've been a botanist all my life, and I think what is happening here is actually very detrimental to a healthy ecology system. If we need to save ecology or create a great balance between ecology and humans, we need to take the locals into consideration. Ecology is going down, everything is going down, the biodiversity is suffering a lot. Look at all this kuda kabad here. It's just like mind-boggling. Such a small place. It's not Nainital, it's not Delhi, it's Tal. It's 65 people living here. 65 people, we can do something about that.
As per a 2012 report by the Uttarakhand Forest Department and WWF India, Sukatal and Tal, both the lakes were listed as wetlands. Now technically, there should not be any construction around a wetland.
It has to be registered as a wetland, which of course, we were given in the Sukatal meeting, we had that thing. There was lots of pros and cons about it. It was,
It's not been notified. It's not been notified.
Been legally notified yet.
Yeah.
But the Supreme Court has passed a decision that Uttarakhand has to notify it. So whatever they had first surveyed as wetlands, they will now come into the picture.
With development projects pacing up, public opinion remains divided. The bone of contention between environmentalists, citizens and the authorities is the concretization of the lake and areas around.
Restoration is very, very important. The authorities have taken a step to restore Sugatal, but the only issue that I have in terms of the restoration process is the material they would be using, because it is, it's a collapsed valley fill and it has a very high infiltration rate, which should not be, compromised due to the construction material that is being implemented. So that is the bone of contention at the moment between the authorities and the civil society.
Go for natural products. Cobbled stones. पाथ पहले जो रास्ते होते थे खड़ंजे बोलते थे खड़ंजे में घोड़ा भी चल सकता है अच्छी तरह, आदमी भी चल सकता है, कोई स्लिप नहीं होता उसमें, आराम से सब काम होता है. वो खड़ंजा रखो उसको हर जगह. सीमेंट क्यों लगा रहे हो? सीमेंटेड रोड बनाओगे उसमें ड्रेनेज ज्यादा जरूरी है. आपको ड्रेन नहीं होगा तो साला रोड बह जाएगा कहीं ना कहीं, है ना. सो वी नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दीज थिंग्स. How can you make a road when there is no drainage? How can you make a cemented road? It's actually you're making a drain. It's not a road. बारिश आएगी वो सारा पानी बहेगा पूरा, यहाँ 7 ताल में पूरा मलबा बह के आता ऊपर से, आता नहीं आता था, है ना? When you're living in a natural world, we need to go in balance with this natural world, and we have to do it. We do it now, we do it later, or when we destroy everything, and whoever is left, they'll do it at then. So it's up to the people here, up to actually our governments here, if they can, calm down here, stop the contractor niti and the thekedari pratha, just relax a bit, earn few less bucks. Don't try to earn too much. What the hell are you going to do? You have to go to the ghat like me, and you'll need some wood. Who the hell is going to supply you the wood? People like me who are planting, yeah? People like us who are planting.
We are now standing outside the Lake Development Authority of Nainital. For the last 7-8 days, we've been trying to reach the authorities for a response. They've been avoiding to meet us. Now, after finally meeting one of the authority members here, we've been told that they're not going to issue any statement to us, and they will now issue a common press statement. We wanted to ask them about the restoration process of Sugatal and Sattal, but clearly seems they're avoiding any questions.
You see that Nainital is a small catchment. It cannot expand like any other city. It has limitation of its topography. So, to have tourist attraction in this area, we need to develop some new destinations. So the pressure in Nainital and surrounding areas, including Bhimtal and Bhawali, could be reduced. Nainital is already saturated. It's beyond its capacity now to accommodate further tourists. You see, Nainital becomes a very, I do not know how to say, it's a very crowded place during summers.
The Himalayas are way too delicate to bear much human intervention. Tinkering too much with nature in these mountainous regions is a sure way of inviting disaster, the experts say. The state must not allow endless development projects without any concern for the fragility of the area and the impact on local communities.
We want to bring you the stories that matter, whether it be through interviews, ground reports, videos, or podcasts. So, if you believe in our vision, do head over to our website newslaundry.com and click on the subscribe button.